Welcome back to Patsy Almost Live. All right, today what we're going to talk about is what's in your toolkit for interior color consultations. And it's really more about, of course, what's in my toolkit as the color consultant. So we've already discussed some of these things, but I want to show you, as I mentioned previously, we always start from the fan deck. So here is my trusty handy dandy Sherwin-Williams fan deck. So let's just say that we're rifling through the fan deck and we have looked at several different options and we decide, okay, we want to take a better look at, we're searching for whites today, and we land on Greek Villa right here. We decide we want to take a better look at Greek Villa. So once we have narrowed our choices down through the fan deck, the next thing I have in my toolkit are large color samples. So I have several notebooks full of these large color samples. I have hundreds of these things. So here's the large color sample for Greek Villa. So again, narrow it down first to the fan deck, then we pull the large color samples. All right, so once we pull the large color samples, we decide, yes, this is definitely what we want. Another thing that I do that I don't always use, but I have with me, is this right here, a whiteboard. Now, who can tell me why I would need this? All right, I see that hand out there. The reason I use this is because you always need to check color on white. If I take this large color sample and I'm trying to get a true read on the color, and I hold it up back here on top of another existing color, this existing color throws what I'm trying to get a read on. Now, most homes have a stark white trim, so I'm covered there. I don't need the whiteboard. But if I'm walking around the house and there's not a white trim where I can hold the large color sample up against a door that's already painted white, then I have to have a whiteboard, right? So that I can check the large color sample against the whiteboard again to get a true read on the color. So this is the next thing in my toolkit. Now, as I previously mentioned, another thing that we do once we select the color, I have a POI form that I use to write everything up for you and for your painter. It has a carbon attached so that I take home exactly what we've selected for your home, because there are a number of times, you know, where people would go, oh, well, you know, we selected so-and-so, could I go a little darker, a little lighter, whatever. So I always keep a sample of your colors in case you have follow-up questions. All right, then I also will always pull the little colored chip. Again, I have these hundreds of these things in the trunk of my car, so this is what I'm going to leave with you. This just happens to be our little Greek Villa. And another couple of things that I use from time to time, depending on what we're doing, I've got a little chart here for wood stains. All of these are interior wood stains. So if you're refinishing your floors and you need to know, what do? We've got to make sure all of this stuff is coordinated. So I have a stain chart. In addition, something that's so much fun is a little grout chart. So if somebody's remodeling their kitchen, I get to pull this out and play with it and look at all these wonderful grout colors. What fun! All right, and last but not least, because I'm a professional and I provide a professional service, I also leave you with a little Ziploc bag. Why? So that when I leave you with a little color chip, you can put the color chip in the baggie and it's not lost. So only a trained professional will do that for you. Okay, hope that helps. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.